today we have our third video for our Thanksgiving content. We are going to be making what I think is the best and most fun desserts. So when I was going through my cookbooks, I wanted to pick out recipes that were not just traditional pumpkin pie, pecan pie, and things like that. Maybe some unusual recipes. So if you are attending a Thanksgiving somewhere else, this might be something fun for you to bring. Let me get my, okay, just kidding. Okay, now if you watched our Thanksgiving side recipe, I owe you an apology because we did not film after we sat down to eat them. So it was like, y'all were saying, it's a cliffhanger, how was it? Anyways, I apologize. They were all very, very good. So if you watched that video, and if you didn't, I will link our Thanksgiving content down below. If you watched that video, the layered potato dish was amazing. Somebody commented that they couldn't imagine sweet potatoes with cheese. It actually was really, really, really good. It was extremely filling. It was 7 pounds of potatoes, 4 russet and 3 pound sweet potatoes. So it was a massive amount of food. So if you have a large crowd for any gathering between now and Christmas, it is a great option. The green beans with the bacon vinaigrette was literally so good. Like, I will probably make that throughout the year because it actually wasn't that hard. Making the vinaigrette just took a few minutes, and it was really ingredients that I had around the house outside of the shallots. So easy, loved it. That for certain is going on our Thanksgiving menu this week. And then the rice stuffing was like a meal itself. It was so good. It had the turkey sausage and the sweetness of the cranberries and the nuts. It was really, really good. So I will definitely be making that also. I don't know about the potato dish. I'll probably make it over the holidays when we have a large crowd. We just already have, everybody wants to make sure there's plain mashed potatoes and then hash brown casserole and sweet potato casserole. So I just feel like it becomes too much starch, too many potato dishes. So I don't know if it's going on Thanksgiving, but I am definitely saving that recipe. It is definitely one to try, and we will be eating it over the holidays. So I apologize. I will definitely tell you how these tasted. I will say I have this beautiful Z-Line oven that is, since our remodel, if you're new here, we had a house fire August of last year and are just recently in our home. So this was a splurge for us. We love it. It is stunning. It is so pretty. It is a learning curve for me. I think with most appliances, when you preheat this oven, it has a high bake, low bake setting, and you're supposed to preheat it on high bake and then turn it down to low bake. But I have found on the low bake, it takes forever to cook something, and then the high bake is too much. So I just need to probably adjust temperature settings. So I'm still learning with my oven, as some of y'all can probably relate to if you have new appliances. Okay, we're going to be making a pecan meringue pie and a meringue cranberry pie. And then there was one other thing. Hold please. Okay, this magic, Juno, and you hear Coleman barking. Say hello. This is gonna be like, where's Waldo? Can y'all spot Juno in the video? Because she's forever, Coleman never barks at me until I push play on this video. Let me let him in. Okay, so it's called Magic Pumpkin Buckle. What it kind of reminded me is like a dump cake. So it's made in a 9x13 and it has like pumpkin and condensed milk. It looked really intriguing, and I really think that it's gonna be good. So I'm gonna make that. I have invited some people to come over tonight because obviously, in fact, my Everett has gone out of town for a few days, and so it is just me Brian and I and Evan doesn't eat these things, so we cannot eat 4 desserts amongst us. So we're gonna try these for you and enjoy trying them. So I will definitely let you know in the end. So the first thing that we're gonna do is I wanna get these 2 meringue pies done. Brian's out test driving a car for one of our kiddos, and so he'll be gone for a little bit. Evan, we went to church this morning, so he hasn't played much today, so I'm hoping that this will be a good time for me to just knock this out. So we're gonna start with the cranberry, what did I call it? Meringue cranberry pie. Okay, as I'm getting these cranberries ready for the meringue pie, it requires 4 cups. Evan is now singing in the background. What I was gonna tell you is I have seen these, let's see how many. This is 12 ounces. I've seen these on sale this week for 99 cents a bag. So I'm probably gonna use 10 of the, or buy 10 of these and then move them to freezer bags so I can bake with them for most of the year. Also, 1 bag makes right at 4 cups. So if you're just trying to understand how many cups is 12 ounces, how does that I cannot talk today, y'all. I'm gonna go make me a cup of coffee. But it's 4 cups, 4 cups. Okay, so on our stovetop, we have the 4 cups of cranberries. We're gonna add 2 cups of sugar and 3/4 a cup of water. And this says to cook them over medium for 15 minutes until the berries start to pop. So we're gonna get this on high and get this going. Brian, we lost our microphone in the fire. And he did just buy me a clip-on mic, like a magnetic mic that's wireless, and that comes this week. So I know y'all love to hear sweet Evan singing in the background, but it will definitely help me to feel like I don't have to talk so loud and make sure that y'all can hear me. So while that is baking or cooking on the stovetop, I'm gonna get the ingredients for the rest of the pie set up. We still have to bake the pie crust, but I just took it out of the fridge, and so it needs to thaw for a minute before I roll it out and bake it. Okay, here I am in my baker's pantry, and I wanted to show you, I'm gonna move my cute little Christmas decorations while we're working, but I wanted to show you this really cute KitchenAid cover that, pull it closer, that I got for my stand mixer, and it just keeps it from dust and stuff getting in here, so that when you're, see, here's Coleman barking at me, so that when you're ready to use it, you don't have to then again rinse out the bowl. And it has this really cute gray stripes. I will link this down below. This would be a great gift for the cook that kind of has everything. Maybe they don't have this, so great idea. One of my favorite things I bought since the fire, very practical, and it looks so cute sitting out here on the counter. I also have the Hearth and Hand Magnolia line KitchenAid mixer. This is new to me since the fire, and I love this matte kind of army or matte forest green color. It is so pretty. I will link this down below as well. So I'm going to just pour these, I'm just going to pour these in here and save them for when we get to that point of the recipe, and then I'm going to add the egg yolks back to this bowl. I'm going to keep showing you things that I've loved since the fire, because we have purchased a lot of new things, and since it's Christmas time, these mixing bowls came in a set, and they are great for sourdough making and all kinds of things. They have these beautiful flowers on them. I will also link these down below. Okay, so these are just starting to pop, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. Okay, we are gonna add the egg yolk. So this is our 4 egg yolks. I'm gonna need to get a little spatula. 2 tablespoons of flour. And these tiny little bowls, I think they came in a set of 4. I will link these down below from Walmart. They are the Pioneer Woman recipe, and they have little birds and like a background blue toile print with the big flowers. They are so cute. They're great for dipping and when you're making recipes, dividing out things. So, so cute. So I'm gonna get 1/4 cup of salt in here now. My Esme and I were just talking about how we need to go through all our spices and baking ingredient. Woo! That may be a little bit more than 1/4. Sorry. And get everything all written out, what we need. Let's see where we're at prior to going into Thanksgiving and holiday baking. So she's gonna help me with that later today. Let's see. So in a small bowl, combine the egg yolks, flour, and salt. So it just says combine. So I'm just gonna stir with our spatula here. I also love to buy a lot of these tiny kind of holiday spatulas, maybe in like a 3-pack, and then divide them up in between and use them as decorations on packages. So if you're wrapping a box, maybe tying the bow around this, and then maybe like a little evergreen stem. It's just really cute. So I'm gonna try to find some more spatulas for that purpose on Black Friday. Tell me down in the comments below if you are a Black Friday shopper. Me and my girls are really looking forward to that time together. It's always so, so fun. So look how bright orange this is. That's so fun. I love seeing that from our farm fresh eggs. Okay, so it says we're gonna remove cranberry mixture from heat and stir a small amount into the egg mixture, and then we're gonna return it all to the pan, stirring constantly. So if y'all watched my side video, I told you I'd always be real here. I'm kind of a lazy cook, so I don't know why I would move a tiny bit there and then just put it all back. So I don't know what terrible thing is gonna happen to me, but I'm just instead gonna add this to this all at once. Don't tell the author of this recipe that I'm doing that, but that's what we're doing. I'm sure there's a reason for it. I just, y'all, you know, I'm just trying to save time here. Okay, probably because this is so incredibly thick. I'm thinking that's what it was, the reasoning. So we're going to add this in here. I'm gonna get some water in this pan, or this bowl, because this seems like this is gonna be a hard thing to clean now. Okay, loves, we're going to return this to a slight boil, and I'm gonna actually get my whisk here because I've added this thickness without following directions, y'all, and so I'm gonna, oh yeah, no worries. We are getting it all mixed in. So it says, return all to a pan, stirring constantly, bring to a gentle boil, and cook and stir for 2 minutes. And then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter and half a teaspoon of almond extract. Okay, so we're gonna add the 2 tablespoons of butter and 1/4 of a teaspoon of this almond extract. Y'all, smells so good. We're gonna stir this up, and then as soon as our crust comes out of the oven, we are gonna pour this in. Gonna get all this melted up. Okay, we're gonna get our pie into the oven, and it said unpricked, so we are not going to poke it with our fork. So yeah, this has been sitting out about 15 minutes, and it is really easy to work with. I'm just using this Pillsbury This Pillsbury pie crust that I got, this 6-pack at Sam's Club, is a really economical way if you buy them all at once. I want to say it was like $7 or $8 for 6. So I just don't know why you would make a crust when these taste so good, but I know there's some glory in to make, and there's no preservatives and things like that, but these crusts really cut down a lot of time when you're making some homemade items. Now, I am not a pro at this, but we're just going to press it and then try to make the pretty edge as best we can. Brian was asking me today what some of my what some of my Christmas gift ideas were. So tell me down in the comments, what are you hoping for Christmas? What are you asking your loved ones for in terms of gifts? That would be fun to see what everybody is wanting. Okay, so I'm gonna get this in the oven. Okay, I just got my coffee out of the microwave. If you watched my bread video, you probably saw that the back and forth between Brian and I on how he is the bread maker in the family. So he made some sourdough beer bread and added cheddar and has been working on it for 2 days. I want to show it to you. It is so pretty. It's kind of irritating though. Looks so good. It smells so good. We're gonna have this tonight with dinner. I kind of like this longer shape. He let it rise in this. I have these silicone baskets. I partnered with a company a while ago for a sourdough starter kit. I will link that down below. That would also be a great gift for somebody. It came with 2 different sizes of this and all kinds of goodies. I'll link that down below. But y'all, look how cute this is. It is so pretty. I wish you could smell it too. I always forget I have these under the cabinet lights in here because that is new also. So we're going to add, we have our 4 egg whites in here. And we're gonna add 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar and a little bit of vanilla. And we are gonna beat this and add the sugar a tablespoon at a time, but we're gonna let this get thick first. It would help if I plugged this in, I'm thinking. Okay, and we're gonna add a tablespoon of sugar at a time. Okay, so we have our crust came out here. This side got kind of low, but that's okay. So we are gonna pour in our cranberry mixture. Ooh, I can smell that almond extract in here. Okay, I just tasted it, y'all. So good. And then we're gonna add our meringue on top. And then we'll try to make the pretty swirls, which again, y'all, Not a professional here. And then we're gonna bake, we turned the oven down. We're gonna bake this for at 350 for about 18 minutes or until golden brown. Try to make it even. Woo. Don't want to get that pink on top. Okay, so we're gonna get a spoon. I also tasted the meringue, y'all. It is worth it. And we're going to attempt to just make the little billows, waves. What are these called, y'all? Help a girl. I'm thinking this might bubble out. So we're gonna, I don't wanna have to clean my oven prior to Thanksgiving, so I'm gonna lay this on a cookie sheet first. Okay, so I'm gonna move this onto that cookie. I'm gonna move this, Coleman, why? Onto the cookie sheet, and then we're gonna get this in a lower oven for 18 minutes. The cookie sheet is not hot. Okay, so now we're starting this pecan meringue pie. Stop, so good. So today I'm not making it gluten-free because I don't have enough gluten-free graham crackers, but I think I threw the box away, hold on. You can find these Char honey grahams gluten-free at Walmart. They are delicious. I actually had a snack sitting out. I like to put this hazelnut spread on them. So for Thanksgiving, if this ends up making the cut, which I think it will, y'all, I will make it gluten-free so that I can eat some. Because why not? Because truly you cannot tell that those are not regular graham crackers. They are fabulous. Okay, so we are going to, again, 3 large egg whites that we're gonna let come to room temperature. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these in here. Okay, y'all, duck eggs are not as easy, the shells, to deal with here. Oh, gosh, no. Y'all don't judge here. What is happening in our life? Yes.
Little egg yolk never killed anything.
It won't make it as fluffy. I'll have to get most of it out. We got it, girl. I'll figure it out. If
Just
not,
spoon.
I can. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna start over. Hold please, I'm just not gonna use duck eggs because they're harder to crack. Okay, round 2, guys. Okay, now we are using chicken eggs, much easier to crack. I like baking with duck eggs better, but apparently it's harder to separate the yolk because the shells are just thicker, so they're harder to crack easily. Okay, so it says prepare them by placing them in a bowl and letting them stand for 30 minutes while we get everything else ready. It says preheat oven to 350, which we've already done, y'all. Okay, add cream of tartar to the whites. So we actually just need to wait a hot minute to let these cool, but I'm gonna go ahead and gather everything else. Okay, so this is my small Ninja food processor chopper. I will link this below. It's about $35 and it is so quick and easy. I have a KitchenAid food processor that I've had for years, but it is so many pieces and parts, and then literally all you have to clean is this lid and these 2 things. So worth it. So we need a cup of chopped pecans, and on the actual container is a measuring thing, so you don't have to even dirty up another dish. All right, so we're gonna get these in a bowl, and next up is the graham crackers. I don't actually know how much this will be, so we're going to just do a little bit at a time. Okay, we are back in the baker's pantry. Same thing, we have 3 egg whites this time, and we're gonna add, why is this, oh, it's on the other side, y'all. And we're gonna add another, same thing, 1/4 a teaspoon of cream of tartar to this. Okay, and then we're gonna add the sugar 1 tablespoon at a time about until it's all mixed together in stiff peaks form. Okay, we now are gonna have cars tapping in the background, sweet Evan. Okay, so we have our meringue that stiff peaks have formed, and we're going to stir in our 1 cup of graham cracker crumbs, and I think that's a little bit more, so 1 cup, I guess y'all wanna see it, y'all. And we are going to fold all of this together. This is so interesting. So then we're going to, after this is all mixed, we're just gonna put this in a greased pie plate, and then we're going to bake it at 350 for 25 to 30 minutes and let it cool completely. Get this in the oven. Okay, and then for a topping, it's just homemade whipped cream that you add sugar and vanilla to, and then sprinkle pecans. I am hoping that I didn't use all my heavy cream already. If not, I have a Cool Whip, which will be second best, but let's go see. Okay, it's a sad day at Oso Farm. I do not have heavy cream. This Jingle Bell song in the background. But I do have this heavy whipped topping, so I'm gonna let this thaw. I'll mix in the vanilla, and we'll call it good. Reminder, y'all make sure you have all of your ingredients right before you start baking for Thanksgiving. I'm definitely frustrated with myself, but I'm gonna do better over Thanksgiving. So now we're on to our 4th and final dessert. Okay, this was the easiest dessert yet. So you just melted 1 stick of butter and then poured that into your baking dish. And then you're just gonna mix your dry ingredients, your flour, sugar, baking powder, and salt, and get that stirred up. Then you're gonna add 1 cup of whole milk and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Stir that around and set that aside. Then in another bowl, choose a bigger bowl than I did here because when I mixed this up, it ended up splattering everywhere. You're gonna mix some pumpkin. It said 3 cups. Here is my husband being a dork. 3 cups of pumpkin. I just ended up using a can and a half. And your eggs and some evaporated milk together. You're gonna wanna blend this up with a mixer and get that all combined. Then you're going to add some sugar, regular sugar, brown sugar, and all the yummy seasonings. The cinnamon, ginger, cloves, nutmeg, and salt. And then you're going to blend that up and get that all combined. This smelled so delicious as it was getting mixed up. It definitely smelled like a pumpkin pie. Then you're going to pour your flour mixture on top of the butter. It was a little bit tricky. I will say it had really thickened up as it had sat there for a minute. And then you're going to add your pumpkin mixture on top of that, and as best you can, get it spread out evenly over the top. Then you're going to get a tablespoon of butter. I must confess, I used a little bit more. And you're just going to put these along the top and then sprinkle with some white sugar. And then get this into your oven for 55 minutes. Okay, so they're all 3 done. We have a cranberry meringue, the pecan meringue. He will insert what this is called because I can't remember when we're editing. It's like a pumpkin
crumble, buckle.
No, buckle. I think you're right. Pumpkin buckle. It's like a dump cake. So we're going to taste them and we will let you know what we think.
This is best night of the week.
You love pie, so
Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents.
we're gonna try the pecan meringue first.
Okay. I get the pecan.
It's different. It's good. It's real. I think it's kind of light because the meringue is
Like your dad?
baked.
The meringue's not meringue.
Right. Because this is. It's been completely. Okay, you taste it. No, taste the meringue.
Oh,
the
okay.
It's really good.
It is good.
It is.
It's light. I think it probably gets rich after a while, but
I think that's good. This is great. I mean,
he loves pie. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just get you tasting them all.
that's good.
If you're
All
in the
right.
pie in the middle of the night, you know who ate it.
I know, right?
All right, I'll do the cranberry. I kind of cheated on the pumpkin. I already had a little taste.
How's the cranberry?
Good.
Those you
I'm not
use.
much in cranberry, but they're good.
Is it tart? Probably really tart.
Which one?
No, it's not really tart.
The cranberry.
No, that's not tart.
No,
It's
that's
just a little bit.
really good.
I've never had a completely
Cranberry. It just had cranberries and sugar, and you just boiled it until the cranberries popped.
I really like that. Let's try the pumpkin.
Okay, the dump cake.
Yeah. You make your own
Well, it
crust.
has 3 cups of pumpkin in it. Do what?
You make your own crust.
Pillsbury made the crust.
Start in the pan.
Or do you buy the crust and put them in the pan, or do you
Yes.
buy
By the round crust.
This is
This
Pumpkin.
is like a breakfast.
a pumpkin pie.
Cake?
No, it's not cakey. It's you
It's
know,
more like
it's still got that pumpkin pie filling
the? Yeah.
with just almost like a
Like a gooey butter cake
Like a
on
gooey-
top?
yeah.
On top?
Like your hand.
So which is your favorite of these 3?
pumpkin for sure.
So which one of these, or which ones are we making again this week?
all of them.
Well, I think for sure I think you could
Definitely the pumpkin.
pumpkin. I don't even think you have to do pumpkin pie. If this is easier, is this easier than pie?
I'm gonna make pumpkin pie.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on making pumpkin pie, so she
then
can
you
make
should
the
make
pie
this.
and then we can make this.
And
Well, this feeds a lot too because it's
Yeah.
in a big 9x13.
And you should make the pie.
The cranberry's really
The
good
cranberry
too.
one?
It's pretty sweet.
Well, you know, the kids love Missy and
You want to get your own plate?
Nathan love cranberries,
Oh,
so
good.
they might like this. Because I always have to make sure we have cranberry sauce. you
Yeah,
know, the kind
that's
that
on
you
our list.
Slice.
I like that.
You like the
Well-
cranberry? Oh,
Yeah, the one
the
that
little
can.
that looks like a can when you. Okay, now we're just gonna go enjoy it. Okay, stop cleaning for a second. Okay, guys, so we are gonna wrap up this video. The desserts were all
Really good.
really, really good. I would rate them in order of goodness from the pumpkin dump. What did you call it? Buckle. The pumpkin buckle, I think, was the best.
It was.
What do you think, Lizzie? Which one did
Pumpkin one, I like the pumpkin one, the pecan one.
the
I have
best?
the other one.
I think it's going to be a crowd pleaser. I think it's easy, filling. It's pumpkin pie and cake. It's,
Mixed together.
it's
It
awesome.
almost is like a gooey butter cake on top. So we are both saying we're looking forward to that in the morning with our coffee. So I am definitely making that, and I'm sending it to all 3 of my sisters and telling them, you must make this. Okay, the pecan meringue
Yeah.
was very, very good, very different. If you're wanting to bring something that nobody else is going to bring, it's light. It's not really rich.
No,
The consistency of it is different. It's good.
it's different.
You made the
Again,
comment that it would be good. Go
I think
ahead.
that it's kind of like a delicate dessert that's for a specific meal.
Almost like if you do overnight meringue, like I have it's called forgotten cake, where you do meringue in the oven overnight and then you serve berries on top. Very light and fluffy, very good. I may make it, I don't know. I think we may have too many desserts. That may or may not go. I definitely will make it again. Yes?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
And then what was the other one? The cranberry one.
it was good too, and it wasn't too tart. It wasn't too sweet. I think it was. I think it
And
was
very
really good.
pretty. It was the cranberries just give it the bright red.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely making the cranberry and the pumpkin, and then we'll have to just kind of see what everybody's bringing and go from there. The pecan meringue literally had very few ingredients. There's no crust. I don't know why I wouldn't make it. I don't know.
We'll just make it. I mean, we can't have
Oh,
too many.
Lizzie's
desserts.
saying the pecan is her favorite one. So there it is.
There it is.
Okay, guys, so that is going to wrap up our Thanksgiving content. Although Brian is telling me that I should film a house tour right before all our company gets here at Thanksgiving because it will be clean. So let me know in the comments what you think about that. But
Yeah.
we are. Why are you feisty like that? What happened?
Feisty.
Like how you're all that. Why is that funny to you?
I don't know.
Okay, we're tired, y'all. Okay, so
Let
we
me finish cleaning.
We are thankful for y'all. We hope that all of y'all have a very happy Thanksgiving. So we will see you real soon in another video. Bye. Say bye, honey.
Bye.
Keeping people pleased, but this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new, 'cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you.